Time to enlarge my hangar space. Time to tear down and break this place. Make a start and plan with precision. Where to begin? It's a hard decision. Set the blueprint, move to position. Guide my ship, avoid a collision. Build up new, follow the blueprint. That looks good, wonder where my fuel went. Grinding well, this process is repeated. Build up slow, I cannot be defeated. Expand the base one block at a time. Agoraphobic engineering don't cost a dime. Surplus, batteries charged, solar rays captured, panels are enlarged. O2 still a problem, improving by the day. Ship I build is working, soon to come my way. Drone moves round to show what's new. Adjustments made and change the view. Fred says nothing, Bert just stares. Plushies watch, don't do repairs. Could do with a drink, kitchen don't work. Press the button, not even a squirt. This game ain't coded to let me eat. Agoraphobic engineering, kinda neat. Do I make the floor or build a wall? Lay conveyors, pipes and all. Lift the roof, seal the doors. Start again and build more floors. I build, I break, I cannot wait. Tear it down and renovate. I'm alive, I'm awake, I fix mistakes. Rebuild the room, whatever it takes. I won't give up, I'll ignore my hurt. Agoraphobic engineering, move more dirt. Plans keep changing, confidence in doubt. Suddenly I'm thinking, will this work out? 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 Will this work out?
Hello everybody, look at this space. I can stretch my arms, I could have a racetrack, I could run around, I could do all sorts of things. I can shake my leg out apparently. So yeah, as you saw in the introduction, we have extended our hangar. Unfortunately the roof didn't go up, but so we've still only got 2 blocks high. Kind of would like to raise the roof as well, and we will do that in the future. But for now, I think this was a good start. Let me just go pick up this camera here, fiddle with that, and there we go. Yeah. Yeah. So it's huge, massive. I can't do anything with this one. This is connected. I might just have to get something to put there, but I would like to get rid of this one because this one isn't connected, and we do need to extend the lights and things, so there's that. But we have significantly improved the area that we have to work with, and that's a good thing, because get back some buttons here. What I really need to do is to put a large refinery and a large assembler, and we know we have a connector at the back here, so I don't have a blueprint for a refinery, unfortunately. So what we're going to have to do is, do we not have a refinery? Apparently I don't have a refinery. Okay, let's have a refinery, shall we? So I could do either type, but I really don't see the point in having steps outside, because I can't go outside. So I thought what I would do is, I think if I put it that way up, then I can add modules to it later if I need to. And it does give us another output on, yeah, both ends. So I think if I can connect it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it there. Maybe there actually. Hold on, let me just, I'm going to have to cheat for a minute. Hang on, let's fly through the window. There we go. Let me just have a look where our connector is. Some lights on. Oops, didn't mean to fly through there. Okay, so we have kind of a double connector there. I think if I go to that one, so 2 blocks down is going to be there. Yeah, I can always get at those later if I need to. I can drill that out. So, okay, so we want to. I could just put the refinery in here, to be honest. It would connect there nicely, but I don't want to do that. So let's put it there. And then I'm going to have to take a blueprint of the entire base. So I'm going to do Control-Shift-B. And it's number 4. Okay. Like that. And we are getting a little low on oxygen, so I'm going to close that up. And hopefully that'll put some more back in the tanks. 8%, yeah. So now that's quite a big hangar. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of oxygen. I was just thinking actually what I could do is make a change to my controls there, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Right, so we want to go back to here. Lights on the subject again. And then we want the projector. And switch you on. Blueprints. Number 4. Oh, got lots of number 4s. That one. Clipboard. Now, I'm hoping the alignment is still good. How can we find that out? Let's come back. Oh, keeps popping back again. Okay, what's happened? What's happened to it? There. Turn that off for a minute. So we want to find our refinery. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? That's the only wireframe in it, so okay. So the trick now then is going to be welding just that up without everything else. Only buildable. Okay. Now I need to try and get a ship in there somehow. Right, so I'm going to give that a moment to build those steel plates and things. Grids. and then I'll draw the stuff out and put it in the ship, you know, sort of manually. Not much I can do while we're waiting for that. I guess we could go and do our oxygen processor. See what he's up to. Apparently, not a lot. Okay, that's him filled up with ice. Leave him to process that. And yes, I know, I heard the unknown signal. Oh, okay. So, can't do any more in there. Let's do 274 back into there. And it's moved it somewhere. We've got 500. There you go. Yeah, so we're pretty much there now, aren't we? Okay, so refinery. That one. Add. Okay, and then want medium cargo. There. Is this actually going to do it? I don't know if it's going to spread it amongst those. Okay, anyway, withdraw components for build planner. So target is on the left, source is on the right, and put those in there. Did that do it? That looks about right. Okay. And it did split it between containers. Cool. Right, so we want to see if we can sneak this in. That tiny little gap up there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a quick blat. Get close enough. Oh, we're inside you. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to switch the projector off. That should just leave us with what we want. Okay, there we go. We have a large refinery. Oops. Can't get out again, but we have a large refinery. Okay, so the other thing I was thinking was we've added some farms on here, but as you all have mentioned very kindly, it would be useful if we could have them on some kind of a solar tower or tower to make use of them all the time and not just some of the time. scrap on there. Can we get rid of that piece of scrap? 5. Auto lock is on. Does this work? Apparently not. Oh, it does work. Okay. Watch my hydrogen here, getting a bit low. And responding to some of your comments, by the way, just go to, where are we? Weld and 4. Yeah, these T-pieces, they don't have green lights for some reason, unlike the others. So, I forget who it was, somebody mentioned that they were broken. They're not. As you can see, it's not attempting to weld. They just don't have those lights on, which is odd. I agree. Maybe just an omission? Maybe they forgot to put that bit in? Don't know. But anyway, they are fully built and they are all working. Right, I'm going to get some hydrogen. Yeah. I can figure out where the thing is. There. Okay, so unfortunately that refinery is going to swallow up our power. Obviously it's not doing anything at the moment, but yeah, that's going to be a pain. But we have the technology. And what do we got? Miner, you've got quite a lot. You've got nothing. So if we take you off, what's filling? You're filling. Okay. No. No. Don't want that much. That'll do. I need enough in the miner to be able to go and get more, so I want to steal it all. Right, so what's next? I think probably next I need to concentrate on getting some hydrogen supplies, which is going to be a few trips back over there, unfortunately. But as you can see, I'm darting about just trying to rescue bits here and bits there of hydrogen. What I could do actually before I do that is, I think it's interior walls on the floor, or is it steel? I don't remember. Grab a couple of those. And go to medium cargo. From me. No, from me. No, we can't do it that way around. Okay. And let's correct that problem in the hangar before we do any more. True. Now that we've got a little bit of hydrogen. Yeah, I think I need to sort this grouping out as well, don't I? Because there's something not right there. So let's have a look. Thrusters. USM thrusters. Ooh. Tell you what, let's disconnect from the base first. Now let's do thrusters. Braking thrust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that one off, so we've made a change. So that's no longer there. Then I'm going to save it, and I'm going to put that one back on. And what that should do is remove any that were on a different ship. So again, this is all thrusters, so I'm going to take that one off, save it, and then put that one back on. Okay. So theoretically now that group shouldn't include any thrusters that are on that other ship. Notice I say theoretically. Right, so I'm going to go grind. And I just want to take that one out. So let me bring this camera in. Where are we? I don't mind taking the floor out that I'm next to, but I really don't want to take the back wall out, so... Ugh. Okay, let's just weld those up. Save. Oh. Save having to replace them. And then this one. Not much room in here, is there? Quick shifty. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wow. I really don't want to take that floor block out, but we might have to. Gotcha. Okay, so now what we can do is we can where are we? Altitude station. Main projector on, and I'm going to try and remember what all the settings were now. So I think that was -7, and then forward was where are we? 2 there. So if I go -8. Yeah, so that should put us a floor piece in there if I can get to it. Okay, and then back to the projector. Switch you off. Okay, That looks pretty good. Okay, I have to leave that one there because that's the piping to here. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. I think we kind of got a plateau there. What I was thinking is if I change either one or both of these T-pieces and actually put cross pieces in or something, I can continue the piping up. Maybe that one's a bit exposed, but this one certainly we could continue the piping up and then put an elbow in it and go onto the flat bit there, and then we could maybe make our sort of solar farm array there. It's not ideal because there's a lot of rock going to be in the way, but it would be better than what we have now, so that's my thought. Right, let's you back docked. And let's go pick up this piece of scrap. One thing I could do while we're here as well. Let me put that back on again. And we know we were on -7, so we want to go across 3 blocks. See, everything else is set up. Ooh. Okay, that's not ideal, is it? Show any buildable. Ugh. Okay. I was thinking we could... Oh my god, I can't see a thing. I was thinking we could use that to put some of these lights in. But, that's going to be a problem. So, we're going to need some of those. And what's the rotating light on? Is it that one? Yeah. Maybe a couple more of those just in case. And some steel. Ugh, barely see what I'm doing. So we've got one there. Can I reach? If I can reach that one. One there. Ooh. One there. One there. Something like that. That work? Nope, apparently it doesn't work. That worked. Why you not work? Why you no work? There. Okay. I'll take those out for a minute so we can see the position. So yeah, that's another one, isn't it? Now we've done that one. Let's turn this projector off, I can't see a thing. Ooh, that's better. Right, so it's you. One of the advantages of having very low gravity, I guess. Okay. I think we've probably missed some because we extended that 2 lots, didn't we? We already had one and I've only made one more, but I think actually that's probably enough. Maybe some more white lighting, but if we're increasing the height of the roof at some point anyway, I don't want to worry too much about that. Okay, so you can go in there. And you can go in there. Yeah, so one thing I was going to do here, we've got a 5 for toggling between the 2 banks, but I thought we could maybe do a 7 as well. One. Need a radio component, please. Thank you. Go to our grey. Relay. So yeah, so we'll do that as number 7. And I thought for to get more ice. For number 7, what we could do, this is going to be on channel 17. Set up actions. We could toggle the projectors. Now, if we're clever, I think we're gonna always have to remember we've got to put one projector on first, because at the moment they're both off, and if I toggle it, it just switches them both on. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to remember to make sure if we're using that, we've got to switch a projector on first. Okay, and then on all the other action relays, every single one of them, what I've got to do is whatever is there for the sub, we also want it there for the main. So this is going to take me a moment. So we got decrease roll, decrease roll. So I'll bring you back in a minute because this is going to take me a little moment. Okay, and then the last one, we've got increase forward offset, increase forward offset. So the idea is that the relays do the same thing to both projectors, but what happens is dictated by which projector is switched on at the time. So that should enable me to control pretty much everything on both projectors from within the ship. At least that's my plan. Right. So, down to business then. First things first, let us to do that one, we do that one. Processor, let's just get some more ice for this fella, keep him busy. I've got our ejectors on. Yeah, I think I got a fair bit of stone in that lot, but it's okay. We'll leave that to process, and then we want to take our miner and go get some hydrogen. So we should have enough on board. So evil me has just had a thought. Talking of lateral thinking, we can't produce hydrogen on the miner because the idiot designer didn't give us the ability to produce hydrogen on the miner for some strange reason. But we've got a ship here that's constantly producing hydrogen to a point where it can't store it. So what I was thinking is, if I dock this ship to that ship, then we could theoretically fill up this ship from that ship. I wonder if that's something that could work. Should we give that a try? Let's grab a load of ice first. I know it sounds very risky because when I dock, actually we could just switch off the event controller, couldn't we? If I switch that off, then when I dock, it won't disconnect me. I mean, I can get back into it through the terminal on the other ship anyway, but rather than going through all that rigmarole, see, he needs more ice anyway. So if I dock this ship to that ship, that's giving him more ice, isn't it? And we'll also fill up the hydrogen tank on this ship and then bring a load of ice back with us. Ooh, I am thinking out of the box, aren't I? So if we flip you over, what do we have on here? That's a backwards view. That's not very helpful. We need a docking camera for this, don't we? Okay, let's leave that one there then. And have we got a docking camera on the other one? Can't remember. Front and rear. No, we do not. No, we don't. Oh, okay, so it would be just guesswork. We're definitely in the region of, but not close enough, clearly. Oh! Ah, got it. Okay. So, those two ships are now docked together. We should see our hydrogen going up. Maybe? Hydrogen is not going up. Hydrogen tanks. Oh, of course. So this one's also got an event controller on it, hasn't it? Okay, so we need to undock from you. Come out of that. Go into you. Event controller. That's up, shut down. Turn you off as well. Okay, then back into you. And dock. Yes, okay. So, tanks. That's filling nicely. They are 100% full. Nice. So apart from having to remember to switch the event controllers back on at some point, that's a fairly neat solution, I think. Right. What can we do? Well, we kind of need hydrogen for the utility ship, don't we? I don't believe he's in. No, he's not out of ice already. It's just it's in the other ship. I don't think I can get my ship in behind there, otherwise I could run off that one. I think that's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze for our ship. It's definitely more than one block tall, isn't it? That's a block. I don't know, you know, it might go. Oh, there it is. Just kind of nice if I didn't have to chop these things to pieces to do what I want to do. So we need an elbow, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Yeah, 7, I think. And then another elbow. Okay. Okay, so I've got to find that blueprint now. Oh, there it is. And then we have to go to there. And remember not to use 7, because I haven't set it up yet. So, what are we on? We're on rotate. Good. We want to... What do we want to do? Okay, so that's how we want it. Then it's 5. No, that's the wrong way. This takes a bit of getting used to. Lights on. Is that it? Can't actually tell. Let's have this thing while we're floating about. Yeah, you are on. Okay, I think we're there. And just about clears, although we might have to drill some of this earth out, I think. Maybe should have come up another block. Who will? Right, let me get rid of this thing in front of my face. Now for the test. Can we actually even get this ship in here? So far so good. It's actually easier than I was expecting. I was expecting to have been banging and clanging things by now. Oh, we are. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit tight. Oh, 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 yeah, that's tight there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to weld under the ground there, am I? But we can bring the pipe quite far back. So if we go back to here, and just bring that up out of the way for a minute. And we want to rotate. No, we want to rotate. No. Aha. That way. Then position. No, we want to go the other way. Doesn't quite come through the ground there, does it? Okay. Well, we'll weld what we can weld. And then we'll have to get the miner just to clear that bit of lump. Yeah, can't weld that bit. So, where's my docking camera then? Did I just never put it on here? Is that docking camera? I don't think I ever used those, so. Ooh, okay. That's a bit close. Just for you. I don't know what you normally set it to, so should we go north? Just so you don't get whiplash again. There we go. Oh, 3 puller. Never seen one of those before. Right. No, I'll leave that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see what's going on with the other ships. Oxygen processor. Okay. don't really want the oxygen processor. What happens if I disconnect you? Ah, there we go. Of course. Right, so it looks like we've used up all the ice. It's processed all the ice. We got 58% hydrogen, which is a bit better than we had before. So it's all getting very knobbly, isn't it? Right, I'm going to fill up with ice and take this lot back to the base. I'm actually going to put this in the hangar, and we're going to see if we can put a docking camera on it. In fact, before I do, I know we've a bit heavy, got a load of stuff on board, but I'm just going to quickly see if we can take some of this off. Was that enough? Oh yes, that was more than enough. Okay, good. I don't actually need to dock it, so just gonna get up near the ceiling somewhere. Make sure we're in. I think we're in. Hope we're in. Maybe I should put it the other way around now. Yeah, I'm sure that's in. Yep, that's in. Sure, I've put a camera on here before. Oh well, I have now. So this is going to be dock HM17, I think it was. Oh, sorry, forgot. Connector. There we go. Don't say I don't do anything for you. And 9. Oh. Yes. Event. Stop shut down. On. 9. There we go. Right, so we'll fly this back and get it docked up, and then we'll do some more building. And I'm thinking I'd like to try and get some kind of defences up as well. So what I might do is we'll put a conveyor junction on the top of that pipe. Could have actually put it on instead of the end piece, maybe the elbow, and that will give me a point at which I can connect to pipe in some defensive turrets and things, at least on the one side of it. I'll have a look, see how flat the ground is, I think. Oh, I can already see a lump. Let's just take this lump out. Maybe this side as well. I don't know. I don't want to take too much off, but obviously we do need, well, a reasonably flat area to be able to build some infrastructure up there. Okay, I'm watching my hydrogen going down here, so I'm tempted to leave that mound in there because it might give us some protection. Okay, it's dark. That was pretty violent. I don't actually have a conveyor junction blueprint, I don't think. Let's weld these two up anyway. Okay, blueprint is over there, so we want to go, what do we want to go? Over that way, and then we want to rotate, no, that way. We don't have enough stuff to... Oh, maybe we do. Just being picky. No, we don't. I wonder what we're missing. Interesting. Okay, right, back to there, and I'm going to try and remember. Nope, we were on rotate, so we want to. We want to go that way. Not sure how far out I want to go here, but. I'd like to go out far enough to get some kind of clearance for incoming, but I don't want to go so far as to put it at risk, you know, make it vulnerable. So, okay, let's just go up there, and then we want to rotate, and then we want to go down, well, maybe then down. So that should be a conveyor junction then. Oh, and we got a scout drone coming in, look. And this is why I want defense. So I'm going to quickly try and dock. Can't see. Fine. Out of the seat. And okay, so our antennas should be off. The only one that's on, yes. The beacon is on at 2 kilometers, I think. But obviously our oxygen processor is on as well. He is actually going away from us, so fingers crossed. Okay, so it's finally despawned. Strangely, it was 18.67 kilometers, which is a rather odd distance to despawn at, but anyway, he despawned. So, right, miner should have plenty in it now. And I think we're over there somewhere. Oh, there's a rock. Right, so I'll just let you know on the way back, switched off the basic refinery, so we can use this nice big chunky refinery to do all the work. Which it is. I don't know if that improves the amount of resources you get. I have no idea. And for some reason I got 2 welders on me. SM. Right, let's see if we can finish off those conveyors, shall we? Okay. I don't think we've got any magnesium. Have we? Audio station 17. So we can make 17 rounds of ammo, is that right? Yes. Okay, so while we're there, blueprints, we want E cat. And it looks like I did actually put don't remember putting that on, but apparently I did. I'm pretty sure we haven't got the stuff for this, but do I want to put it there, or do I want to put it up one more? I'm just thinking of later maybe armoring up. I think maybe we'll put it up one more, and then if necessary I've got room to put a welder under it. Kind of makes sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, didn't think I'd have the stuff for that. There we go. We have a gun. Now we're probably going to attract attention, aren't we? It's probably not the smartest move, but hey ho. Right, so I'm thinking. We should have enough of a gap there, I think. But I think I want to raise it up to the same level as that and build out a sort of a platform there. See how many of these we can weld up. Not many by the look of it. And we don't want that one anyway. We need an advanced router. We're going to have to put one of those in there. Then a projector on the side. Can we not mount a projector on that? Ooh. I thought we'd be able to put a projector on that, but apparently not. Okay. So that doesn't work. It's going to have to be one of these. Projector on there. Then the hinge. Then an armored conveyor. Then another projector. Is that right? I think that's right. So that connects to the base. build that and drop it into that and attach it, that gives us a projector that we can then build that. We can build that separately, drop it into there, gives us a projector, and then we can build whatever goes on here. Ooh, okay, that's a bit of a rigmarole. Okay, he's over 10 kilometers away, so I think if I change you, and I'm gonna have to remember to set these back again, aren't I? And you're at 7.5 anyway, that's fine. Hopefully he's not going to come after us. So far so good. Alright, have we got enough stuff? Right, now I can't build that up because if I do, I can't put anything on the top of it. So we're going to have to grind that out. Carefully. Just check that I didn't damage that. No, didn't damage that. Good, good. I'm gonna have to build these in the hangar, aren't I? We didn't think about that. Well, he's not coming after us yet. Okay, so we know we're going to have to be over that way. Let's see where we're at here. Are we anywhere near? Oh, that's pretty good actually. For a two-dimensional guess. Quite impressed with that. Right, so auto-lock off, unlock, and off. Then Solitude Station, router, solar farms, attach. Okay. Right, so that's all skew-whiff, isn't it? So I'm gonna have to rotate you round. Well, the sun's over there, so maybe that way? I'm getting quite good at this. Oh, too far. Twitchy, twitchy. You can hear me bashing the keys. Okay, so we'll take that off. Take you off. We'll move you out of the way. And then we want to go to... Where do we want to go to? There. Hinge. That one. Attach. Aha! Okay, and then obviously we need a turret controller, but then we can put whatever we want on that projector there. Shame they don't line up, but anyway. Not sure how much clearance we're going to have here. I think we'll be alright. Not going to be able to increase the size of solar panels anyway because of the antenna array, so probably need more solar panels for that. Okay, so that's that bit done, and then it's just a question of kind of copying what we've got here, I suppose, in a way. Only more of them. Right, damn. Yeah, I've got some steel. So I kind of run out of room, really, but I suppose you could sneak one in there, maybe? Oh, it's interior plate, anyway. Yeah, I want to keep that clear because we're going to be moving or sorting the assembler out, so I think here is okay. Okay, so this is turret controller. Solar farms. Caps lock key. Caps key's not working again. Solar farms and just gonna put that. Call that farms. Too worried about this just at the moment, but just to identify the difference. And then, so azimuth rotor is going to be solar farms azimuth. Elevation is solar farms elevation. Side camera. Solar farms. Don't need any of that. Always aim at sun. And I think that's it. So that should pretty much do everything we needed to do. And I'm just going to do the same with this one. We'll call that, that was farms. We'll call this one panels. We can make it pretty later. Okay, so let's close that off. Bring our oxygen back in. Come and stand up here, and let's admire our handiwork. So I think we're getting there. That's all very exposed. I would really like to have that a little bit more protected. But not much we can do about that. It is what it is. The farms are going to be higher because those extra blocks that I had to put in for the projectors. But yeah, I'm going to try and come up with a design for the farms. I mean, there's not a lot you can do with them really. I mean, arguably they don't actually need to face the sun because, you know, they get sun all the way around anyway. But yeah, we'll have to think about that one. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to have to call it there. There's a lot of editing to do. There's a lot of footage there that needs cutting out, just flying to and from asteroids and things. But thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And can I just remind you all that I now have memberships open. If you want to show your support for me, you can sign up for the basic membership, which is just, well, in UK pounds, £1.99 a month. And you'll get some emojis and a special badge by your name whenever you leave comments and things. And obviously there is also a superfan level that you can do if you're really inclined. And you'll get to see all my background stuff and just membership only videos. And if I get around to doing them, you'll also see some live streams, which I very much hope to do soon. So thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.